You slept last night? You did not do anything particularly difficult today? Nothing bad happened. And yet you are exhausted in a way that sleep does not fix. Not tired, exhausted. The kind that lives in your bones. The kind that is there when you wake up and still there when you go to sleep. The kind that makes simple things feel heavier than they should. If you have ever tried to explain this to someone and failed, this video is about you. Here is the first thing you need to understand. This kind of exhaustion is not physical. It does not come from doing too much. It comes from something much harder to see. Most people assume exhaustion means you need more rest. But research from the American Psychological Association shows that mental and emotional load produces the same physiological fatigue markers as physical exertion. Your brain does not distinguish between running a marathon and spending 8 hours managing anxiety, performing emotions you do not feel, or suppressing the ones you do. It just registers that this costs something, a lot, and sends the bill as exhaustion. So what is actually draining you? The first drain is cognitive overload. Your brain is processing an unprecedented amount of information every single day. Notifications, news, social comparison, decisions, conversations, content. Neuroscientists estimate the modern brain processes 5 times more information daily than it did 40 years ago. And your brain was not built for this volume. Every piece of information requires processing. Every decision requires energy. Every social interaction requires calibration. By the end of the day, your brain is not just tired, it is depleted in a way that 8 hours of sleep only partially restores. The second drain is emotional labor. Think about how much energy you spend every day managing how you come across to other people. Choosing the right words, adjusting your tone, reading the room, deciding what to share and what to hide. Performing okay when you are not. Psychologists call this surface acting, presenting an emotional state you are not actually feeling. And the research is clear. Surface acting is one of the most energy-intensive things a human being can do. You are not just tired from your day, you are tired from the performance of your day. The third drain is unprocessed emotion. Most people do not process their emotions, they manage them. There is a difference. Processing means feeling the feeling, understanding what it is telling you, and integrating it. Managing means pushing it down, distracting from it, or converting it into something more acceptable. Managing takes energy constantly. Every suppressed feeling sits in your nervous system like an open tab in your browser running in the background, consuming resources, slowing everything else down. You are not just carrying today. You are carrying everything you never let yourself feel from every day before it. The fourth drain is the gap between your life and your values. This one is subtle, but it might be the heaviest. When you are living a life that does not align with what actually matters to you, your nervous system registers the mismatch as a low-level chronic stress signal, not a crisis, just a constant quiet hum of something being off. Maybe you were studying something you chose because it seemed practical, not because it called to you. Maybe you are spending your time and energy on things that look right from the outside, but feel hollow from the inside. Maybe you are performing a version of your life rather than living it. That performance costs energy every single day, and the exhaustion you feel is not weakness. It is your body keeping score. Here is the part that makes this so hard to explain to other people. None of these drains are visible. You did not run a marathon, you did not pull an all-nighter, you did not do anything that would justify this level of tired. So when you try to explain it, people say things like, just get more sleep, or maybe you need to exercise more, or you are probably just stressed. And you nod because what else do you say? But it is not that simple. Because you have tried sleep, you have tried rest, and you wake up the next morning and the exhaustion is still there waiting for you like it never left. That is because rest addresses the symptom. It does not address the source. Here is what actually helps. Not more sleep, not more caffeine, not pushing through. The first thing is reducing cognitive noise. Not a full digital detox. Just intentional boundaries around information intake. Your brain needs periods of genuine quiet to consolidate, process, and restore. Not scrolling quiet, actual quiet. Even 20 minutes of genuine mental stillness a day has been shown to measurably reduce cognitive fatigue markers. The second thing is processing instead of managing. The emotions you are carrying do not disappear when you suppress them. They accumulate. Giving yourself space to actually feel what you are feeling, even briefly, even imperfectly, reduces the background processing load on your nervous system. You do not need to fix the feeling. You just need to stop spending energy hiding it from yourself. The third thing is honest alignment. Look at where your time and energy are actually going every day. Ask yourself honestly which parts feel like living and which parts feel like performing. You do not need to blow up your life, but you do need to stop pretending the gap does not exist. The exhaustion will keep coming back as long as the gap does. You are not lazy, you are not weak, you are not broken. You are a person carrying more than most people can see. And the fact that you cannot point to a reason does not mean there is not one. It means the reason is invisible to everyone except you, and now you know what it is. If this resonated, the next video goes even deeper into why modern life is specifically designed to keep you in a state of low-level exhaustion, and what is happening in your nervous system when rest stops working.